be honest with you, I think we kind of stagnant at times. Got to get our movement better. I think it just starts with just making shots. Guys are packing the lane because we aren't making shots, so it's creating a lot of stagnant. We're not moving the ball as much. But it starts with just making shots. I think the key is for our offense to thrive is us making shots, hitting those threes, getting good looks, and then that opens up the rim to drive and hitting the pocket and playing with the big. So we just got to make some shots, really hit some threes, get to the rim, finish. It starts with that.
You seen some of the same, like, is this stuff that you're seeing over and over again, game by game?
For sure. I mean, for the majority of the season, for the first 8 games so far, we haven't really shot the ball well. We got the looks that we wanted. We got the shots that we wanted, just haven't gone in. We just got to get some more reps up, I guess, and I guess we need to just go to the post more or something like that. I'm not sure.
Looks like you guys are getting a lot of ISO action, just a lot of one-on-one plays. Is that the game plan going in, and any adjustments being made from that, or?
Like I said, we just want to make some shots. We have to get into ISO ball, get into late clock pick and roll because we aren't making any shots. We got to get a little more movement in our offense, and the shots will start falling.
How are you feeling, with that play to Scotty at the end of the regulation?
We work on it all the time. I knew it was going in. I felt like the game was over at that point. I thought we were going to come in with the win. That we had a lot of momentum moving forward. We never quit. We just kept fighting, kept grinding for that last minute, 30 seconds. So that was a lot. I was really confident. I thought everything was going to open up after that shot.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Thanks, Jordan. Let me know when you're good. You good? Good? Okay, Coach. Have a statement and then open up for questions.
Disappointing. Obviously, our guys battled after a really slow start. We continued to battle, and was able to, force overtime. And then in overtime, we just came up a little short. We made some plays. The start Jordan was really good for us, late in the game and in overtime. But we just made some careless mistakes. Just really understanding time and score. Got to make teams make baskets and not allow them to go to the free throw line. Just with open court fouls and different things like that. But those things that we'll work on and we'll talk about and we'll get better from.
You got a lot of play from the bench tonight. What kind of led you to go with some of those lineups?
Well, we weren't rebounding the ball well. We had 0 rebounds from our starting front court in the first half. So we tried to give those guys an opportunity to see if we could rebound. There's just too many, second chance opportunities for them. They didn't capitalize on all of them, but it was just, disappointing seeing them, us play good defense for 20 some odd seconds and they take a shot and we not get the ball back. Those guys, they did a better job in the second half. I think they had a couple rebounds each. Maybe 1 rebound, and I think Quentin had 2 in the second half. But those Jermaine, he had a lot of energy. He had some spring, a little more quickness on the floor to get to their drivers, their penetrators, and then T. Frank just he's a good rebounder for us. Didn't shoot the ball well offensively, but he definitely rebounded for us.
It looked like during a couple of the timeouts, like late in regulation, Scotty was kind of leaning over. Is he battling through something?
Yeah, Scotty was really a game time decision day. We didn't know if he was going to play. He had some bug, something, and when he came over today, he was throwing up and had it going out of both ends. So it was a rough day for Scotty today. So but he battled it, and again wasn't even sure if he was going to get back into the game. And then I looked over there and he gave me a thumbs up. So we got him back in there, and he made a big shot to get us to overtime. But he wasn't himself again. Not too many times ever you're gonna see him just kind of concentration there at the top, get picked, get a couple fouls there, a couple turnovers. We had a couple turnovers and untimely turnovers. I thought we did a good job of taking care of the ball. We only had 9 turnovers for the game, but 2 of those were overtime. When it's winning time and you really need to have that ball security, we weren't the best that I feel that we could be. But we'll work on it. We'll get better at it. But I got no complaints about the effort. Again, our guys after a night that where it seemed like nothing was going our way, It wasn't like we were missing threes. We were getting in the paint. You know, we were 5 for 19 in the paint in the first half. So, you know, we feel like over time those shots will go down for us, so we can continue to get there, and that's a good thing that we are getting there. Just got to convert.
Another number that I just kind of want you to take on. Jordan had an assist in the first minute of the game. That was the last team assist for the last minute of regulation. Just why no assist numbers, and what's kind of your take on that as coach?
Well, no, I think we were getting in the paint, and I think they felt like they were close enough to make those shots, but I think there were some opportunities for us to kick out, you know, and that's what our message was at halftime. Let's get in the paint and try to make plays for others. You know, I know you feel like you're right there, and the guys, you know, on you, and it's plays that we work on. And so our assist numbers were nowhere near where they're accustomed to being, but. You know, and I just think it was a lot of their switching too, that were, you know, they broke up some of our continuity and some of the plays that we wanted to run, where we, you know, get those assists where we're pinning in and doing those type of things. They switched out on them and took those away, and then it left opportunities late in clocks for guys to drive it. And again, just going back in the game, it looked like shots that we're capable of making and just didn't make. So you would love to get baskets, you know, assisted baskets, but, you know, tonight, you know, I think early on we had some looks that we'll take on most nights, and we just didn't get them.
Was the free throw missed by Jermaine that went out of bounds Scotty the opportunity to tie the game? Did you design a miss there? Did you call for the intentional miss?
Yeah, we told him to hit the back of the rim, but he hit the front of the rim, but it worked out. So we'll take it. Normally when it hits the back of the rim, it gives it a little more time, but it ricocheted off the front of the rim. You know, he chased it down, and fortunately for us, we got a chance to get it on the baseline. You know, got us a good set, and Scotty sent it in overtime. It's just tough, disappointing, man, because when you fight back like that and get an opportunity like that at home, come in and get the first basket on the get a 3-point play, get an opportunity, and then we let them go down and get free throws. We got to make them score a basket instead of putting them on the line and letting them get those easy opportunities. They got to force them to work for it. But again, some learning things that we'll hopefully get better at, and as the season goes on. But disappointing to say the least. I mean, I just felt like this was a game that we needed to get. Thought we would be angry, from how the SMU game and ended up, and we would come out with a whole lot of energy, and maybe it was too much energy. Maybe it was where we had a little bit more oomph on our shots than we needed to be. But we'll continue to work at it.